Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Nerf16, finally going to be doing the Kamen review, also Retro Kid here on YouTube, and special guest, hello again. I hope he has all the answers you're looking for. So we're done? Yeah, we're done. So, until my next DC encounter with you, I am Batman, and I am the Knight. Later. Boring conversation anyway. Alright, so this is my finally getting out of my system with all the news, I guess light news I was doing on Kamen vs. Kamen, Showa vs. Hesei review. Here it is, and here we go. I liked it. Now, before we all start dropping our jaws on the actual good, I can't even believe I'm saying this, Decade was doing. Even if he was here, he probably would be a little jealous. So, you mind telling me where he is?
I'm telling you, I didn't capture him. I'm just a scapegoat.
Yeah, dude, totally. Says the guy who still has Pete's brain in another universe.
Fuck you, Retro.
Oh, you sound like the fresh-priced kid already. Anyway. Alright, so, where do I start with this movie? Well, let's start on Gaim's end of the things, because he, out of all the Heiseiers, was like more lenient to recruiting with his own generation, which again I guess you have to later on in the movie. Spoilers ahead in case you can't get the Imagination Station sub and you're waiting for the other guys. Oh, and quick note: Station is their own sub company, not an associated version with Overtime. So I'm a total idiot. And to that entire sub crew, my bad, and keep on trucking with your subtitles. So, Gaim's end of the movie was basically, I don't know, if I had to put like a hierarchy, I would go for the private portion, like him and his Mayu, or whoever you call the now possessed of the spoiler stuff happening in the later series, girl who normally hangs around with Gaim. Yeah, they both go into other worlds. Reminding you of anybody? Decade. Still wish you were here. Anyway, Fives also is in the movie as well, and not just as a suit actor or a voice actor this time. Legit, him from the show. I do not know the guy's name, so I'm not going to pronounce his Japanese lettering or pronunciation because I'll be a total idiot. But to that actor, I thank you for coming back, and not only that, a lot of past actors like X. Him and X, later on in the movie, also have a really cool subplot before becoming, well, enemies. Due to being Showa versus Hesei rules, I guess generations don't know how to handle each other. Like the excuse for the Showa era's end is like, you guys bring nothing but death and destruction more than us. Okay, if that's the case, one, I'm gonna go by Josh Knight First's remarks on Tumblr. Why is Rider-Man alive again? Two, I kind of remember V3's theme being nothing but an ode to his dead parents and his dead sister. And they all get killed in the first episode, in the 70s. Just paint that picture, what America was watching. And go to Japan. Yeah, there's no such thing as censors there. At least in the 70s, I don't know about it anymore. V3! You used a decade portal? Yes, I did. And I have one thing to say when you hit the ending. I am sorry. Wait, whoa. You guys started this. Right? You're not brain manipulating or anything. I mean, that would be an awesome excuse. No. We really thought about it. Seriously. Yeah. Go to our subplots. It'll explain everything. Actually, it kind of does. So, what is the plot of the movie? Well, mainly because it's another special kid thing, but for some reason, both eras wanted to save the day first. Basically, I guess to show each other's egos or tell once and for all who's actually good at their jobs. That's kind of the condensed version I could give you without any spoilers. What I will say, when we're cutting back to the X and Fives arc, they were actually pretty cool. X was giving him a lot of support on how his series ended with I hope Excel. I don't know all the names of their all of his secondary writers. Apparently he died after the series due to probably another monster attack they had for their Orphanox. Yeah, they're called Orphanox in his series. Probably another Orphanox attack, most likely. Also, the ghost of his former secondary writer buddy, creepy face and all, also came back to do this movie just to mess with him as a ghost. If that's not his character, then I don't know what is. Anyway, what was that about being sorry? You want to cut to the ending or get to the fights? I'll get to the fights. Fight choreography-wise, it's basically what you're normally getting for a lot of Toku movies, more specifically crossovers. However, though the Kamen fights are not bad in all respects, matching them up to each generation's powers abilities that are pretty much similar to the other guys before them or after them. Basically, the highlight for me was the opening battle with Kabuto and Stronger, because there was a long fan theory that Kabuto was like the Hesei equivalent to Stronger, and putting the two in that fight, if that doesn't confirm that, I don't know what will. Also, there is Forza in this movie, but he's only as a background fighter and a completely different voice actor than the original actor who played him in the series, and I'm not complaining. Yeah. Okay, so more to the point. Yeah, let's go about the ending. Basically, Shocker reappears as their own new form. Probably another new name as usual for these movies and their crossovers, thanks to, yet again, Decade. But guess who shows up for the remainder half of the third act? ZX. He was nowhere near in the early fights, and turns out he was working undercover with the new organization to pretty much screw him over and finish the movie. Since he's kind of an in-between kind of writer, he's kind of the show era's equivalent to Decade. Am I correct, V3? Yes, you very much are. Now, if you both know, there are two endings to this. Go to that. Yeah, I might have reported it very months ago before the sub came out that they were doing two endings. One in the show era finally winning, the other with Hesei winning. Hesei won by the majority vote, and that became the theatrical ending. Now, how the theatrical ending worked was Hongo, the actual real deal first gen writer, the first of many. To the actor who plays him, thank you for coming back, and man, your henshin still rocks to this day. Anyway, him and Gaim were the only two left in the fight, and they were going at it. They were slow fighting, all that, and more. And then Gaim takes a critical hit from Rider 1's classic Rider kick that pretty much started it all just to defend a flower. I guess that was supposed to be the symbolism moment if it was switched for the show era end. And to its credit, I wouldn't see it working either way for both ends. Except it's Gaim, and though they have a lot more tragedy than I guess in past Heisei era writers, Wizard included, it was kind of weird, I don't know why. But if it was on a show era ending, it would make more sense. Showing the new kids, oh, okay, I see, you would go out of your way for the littlest of things. But then again, we would also go, well, they do the same thing too. You want to start the fight all over again? Yeah, you smell pretty. Oh, for God's sake. Henshin! Shh. You're back? Look, get to the apology part of my end. Okay, fine. I'm sorry too. Wait, what? Yeah, you were actually not that bad. You weren't as big as a dick as I thought you were going to be. Wait, seriously, you thought I was acting okay in this one? Yeah. Does anyone shut up? Look, I'll just take care of the freaking spider. Me and V3 together. And get your final thoughts. Quickly. We don't have much time. Well, what's the worst that's gonna happen? All of my haters will come at you in the comments. Oh, yeah. Did I mention I still hate Noritaki? Oh, god damn it, Retro. I'm not gonna change. Later. Shh. Well, it's nice to see him back. By the way, V3, you were here when Batman took his ass down. How the hell did he beat him? He threw a leg at him. What leg specifically? This one. Huh. Well, on to my overall thoughts on the movie itself. Despite it having a lot of basic subplots when it came to the dead kid and Kamen 15 apparently being the father of the kid, again, like I said, there was going to be spoilers. It's definitely an enjoyable kind of movie. I would love to see the show era ending, seeing how it probably would have been. This is my theory for now. I don't know if it's confirmed or anything. It probably would be the flower scene again, but with Hongo defensing it instead of Gaim. As for the Gaimecast, they did a pretty good job with their past Hesei writers too, like Baron having to help out Double, who was once again back as the original actor of Shotaro. Thank you again. But sadly, no Philip. But that was even... It compensated when he was using Joker for a while, so that was pretty cool. Against Black RX. That was a good fight on its own, because behind the scenes wise, the actor who plays Double is a huge fan of Black, so having to have a fight scene with them must have been cool. So yeah, Baron's end of the things was actually the comedy portion. The fruit bar, when it introduced Decade, oh, if you were a Decade hair, you'd be cringing at a very, very small Noritaki. But overall, even though this movie will have a lot of huge continuity issues if you're going to follow everyone's personal stories, believe me, it's not worth it. But it could have been worse, to be honest with you, as far as crossover fights go. And like I said, the only thing that was really hindered, that had no reason to be here, surprisingly, was the Sentai end. Yes, the Super Sentais of Tokyuger and Kyoryuger had a quick cameo scene, which doesn't make sense. This is a Taisen movie. They normally get a huge majority of their scenes too, instead of just being cut to like a fight scene and them using their deadliner train. They did a Den-O combination. I'm sorry, it's just weird. Also, I will be looking forward to trying to get through Den-O if I ever want to do it personally. I'm not doing it for a review. I just want to see if the series does outweigh the movies. So, with all that confusing stuff out of the way, this is the end of TV and movie week. And yes, we ended on a sort of TV portion plus movie, so take that what you will. And I am Nerfin16 Retro Kid here on YouTube. And you got anything to say? I am V3. I have defended many peoples, my family included. I do not need to talk to you. Bye.
Holy crap, I just got pimp slapped by V3. Later, guys. Have a good weekend.
Okay, so, movie over. Can I get out now? Guys? Hello?